What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another Asia live stream, guys. We are on a killer win streak. We haven't taken a loss. Hit an absolute banger on Monday. Yesterday, hit another banger for all you guys who are here. And now we're looking to continue and bring it back, guys. So make sure you guys are ready. One thing that I do want to reiterate, first off, always risk management, making sure that you guys always are taking high probability setups and not risking your whole accounts, looking to blow, whatever. Why is that relevant? Why am I bringing that up? Because, guys, today we do have um, Trump speaking in 12 minutes. So the new hourly candle that we usually catch a trade at is going to be very freaking volatile. So just warn you guys, I still am going to come here and go live and mark up some zones and look for a potential setup on gold, but it's very important for you guys to see who be out here just drawing on the screen. Um, and yeah, we'll look for someone. Why every time you about to cut some trade, I know exactly. All I gotta say is this: is for a lot of you guys who, let's say you guys are newer to trading and you guys are just been looking at the markets, let's say the last like 4 months or whatnot. Um, bro, all I gotta say is you guys have been in for a freaking some crazy markets. Like you guys gotta think, I've been trading for over 6 years, so I've seen all different types of market conditions, and I will say that like the Biden administration market was pretty like slow kind of side, like whatever, but it did good. Like it was pretty predictable. It was whatever. But the Trump markets before were really good. Like when he was in office at first, were really good. So when, I feel like everyone thought that when Trump came back in office, that the markets were going to be like super fire and like great moves and whatever. And I feel like for day traders, it's been a freaking uh it's been an interesting start to the year and everything, but March is over, guys. It's the first of the month. Anything that happened in March, guys, you leave it back behind you because it doesn't matter going forward, and we go from there. Each month you gotta just play the cards that you're dealt and keep executing. But um, let's go. Your mic's kind of glitchy, bro. Guys, is there anyone else that thinks my mic's glitchy? I've never heard anyone say that. Am I glitching for you guys? Because it might just be that one person. Your mic's clean, that's all I'm saying. It's probably crispy. You got an echo, it's probably because your own phone or something. Um, so for clean as entries, appreciate it. So, looking at the markets, guys, obviously looking for a trade. We'll see if we look for like a potential trade and what the markets are saying. I'm just gonna let you guys know off the bat that I probably won't trade the hourly open on the funded account because we've been doing super good. We do need another profitable day to lead to a payout. But ultimately, it's not worth to risk your whole funded account while Trump is speaking, right? You can obviously trade after he speaks. We can try to catch a position, obviously, like now in the next 10 minutes. But if you're in a trade for when he starts, you know, like when he starts speaking, it's going to affect it a lot more. So turn annotations off. What? What annota? Oh, you mean yeah, yeah, and I already disabled it. Wait, look, I shouldn't trade when he speaks. I just don't think that's going to be the like we can either catch a very good trade, and if you're on the right side of the market, you're gonna catch some very good moves. But if you're on the wrong side, it's kind of risking the account. So this is a good time to have maybe a eval if you guys are working on a legacy eval, or something. Definitely a lot better. But if you guys have a funded account that you're working towards or something that you've been taking time on, it might not lead to the best. It's all good. This is pressuring me. I don't know what to do. It's bro, like I said, guys, it's up to you guys. If you guys don't want to, if you guys don't want to take a trade because Trump's speaking, then It is what it is, but I'm sure this Trump speech would be like 2 hours long. That's what I'm saying. So, um, yeah, I'm just kind of waiting. Let me. What do you see on gold potentially? Yeah, let's just, chop it up, guys. We go to the hourly. We are absolutely just still mooning higher highs and higher lows. But because we have a big news event, like we're either gonna get two things, right? We're gonna like continue up to these highs that I have marked up, or I think we could lead to a big wick down before continuing up. So going to the hourly, I mean here, let's just look left. If you guys look left, just more define this, but we have some highs up in here. Let's go to this. Yeah, we still have some ways away. So that's kind of the next high we have up in there, but we obviously are taking out these highs. But I think we should get a buy up into here. It's just if we're gonna get a pullback, people are not better blame you for this after giving them a heads up. I'm giving you guys a heads up. That's what I'm saying. Tell him to hold the speak for a few minutes. I know that's what I'm saying. But guys, you guys gotta think is that he could start, like I don't think you guys understand how it works. Like he could start 2 minutes late, but that 2 minutes leading up to it could still be some kind of volatile waiting for him. Because I mean, bro, you guys gotta think there's some big money makers in play. When you guys like when you're someone who has, billions or hundreds of millions of dollars in an account that you're managing, when Trump speaks, you have to make good decisions based upon what he goes over. Because if you're managing $10 billion and um Trump says something that's it's gonna drop your positions, then guess what? You're gonna have to get out of those trades or get into a different trade or something, right? So I think it's pretty clear, guys. Buys above here do not look bad. I think that's obviously clean. Stop loss size. I mean, you guys can see like stop losses are still kind of small at the moment. It's definitely gonna change a ton once Trump starts speaking. So we'll also kind of go into here. Lucas, should I go half risk? Yeah, maybe half risk. I mean, I just think that if you're gonna take it, you're gonna take it. You don't have to change your risk. It's just if you want to risk it or not. Me personally, like I would use this as opportunity to maybe take a trade on an eval, right? Because if you guys catch a good trade, this could get you get you in such a good trade. Actually, I do have an eval on here. Should we just look to trade it? You're full porting. No, let's go into MGC. Obviously, I'm gonna do like hopefully pass your eval. I know. I mean, it'd be crazy. You ever get nervous speaking in front of so many people? Not really, bro. Like if you would have asked me, dude, I've been live streaming since 2020, like the end of 2021, 2022. 2022 is when I really started live streaming, right? But I used to record myself even when I kind of was unprofitable. Like not unprofitable, right? Like just becoming kind of profitable to see my behaviors and I would talk to the camera about like, all right, like here I can see prices taking out highs. Now I'm seeing that we're retesting, failing to break. All right, the hourly open here. So I've been doing this for a while. I don't really pay attention to it. Like right now there's what 950 of you guys. Dude, back when there's a couple nights where it was like almost 2,000 people. It's crazy. So, wouldn't it be better to short and price it for Junior, see like you could try to come up with all these scenarios of, oh, you could see the rejection here, so we could buy above, sell below. when Trump speaks, none of the price action really is that much value. That's why like it's really scary kind of trading right before he speaks is because of that, right? Luke is the real OG. If anyone I learned from, it's you, brother. Appreciate you, bro. When you say what's your stop losses, how do you know what it's going to be? Sometimes you say it's going to be small, and other days it's going to be larger. Perfect, Simon. I'll go over it right now. Way too much. Luke, don't get nervous, bro. Go doesn't get nervous. The fuck? Luke, I don't know about this. I'm scared the movies will instantly go through my SL. That's why it's good. That's why I'm not trading on the funded. How many contracts do you have? I only have four contracts up. Half risk. Yesterday we did six. Trade the EVA. I mean, I have it up. I have it up. Past another one. I don't even know I'd be running it up. I would do micro for gold. 2000 acid. Standard deviation. I don't know. It's whatever. VWAP. I like VWAP. You just gotta know how to use it. Can't overcomplicate it, truthfully. Okay, Luca, what stop do we got? Okay, back to when someone asked, like, "Oh, Luca, how do you know like how big of a stop loss you have?" You can tell, but when you put up a position and you start drawing your stop loss, like you could see, like having it this big is way too big. Having it this small is way too small. So I look like over here to the left where the candles are. I'm like, you know what? Around here, about like an 8, 7 point stop loss looks good because I'm someone who thinks I don't want to have like a tiny stop loss, but I do believe that the smaller the stop loss you can have, the more risk to reward you'll have, um, you know, if you get a good trade and whatnot. So, um, I think it might fake out the lows then go higher, guys. As of now, we could see, um, obviously not in a trade as of now, but let's see. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. So I try to like I've been putting this up on my other monitor guys because it's hard to go back and forth because a lot of you guys pay attention to where the targets are and stuff. So um let's go. Can you not be wrong this time, bro? We haven't hit one stop loss this week. What? What do you mean can we not be wrong this week? What? What does that mean? All right, sales coming in. Not in the sales, guys. Hold on, let's wait a second. Tell me you're broke without saying you're broke. It's all good. Oh, what broke should come on. One question, please. Why don't you use buy stop and sell stops? I would say because there are times that, I mean, yesterday on gold, there was a clear, if you guys remember gold yesterday, I don't want to go leave right now, but anyone who took those sells below, that was fire. We selling, I'm not in it just yet. I thought we were gonna get a big liquidation, so maybe we'll take out these lows and start going. It's not as big of a volume spike as I thought. I thought we were gonna go. Chum ain't even start talking. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's not that volatile yet. I know. Should we look up the is it on YouTube? So guys, like once again, look at the freaking headlines. Trump addresses the nation on the Iran war. That sound like a good that sound like a good headline? I don't think so. Oh yeah, that's a tanker. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's crazy. So let's wait patiently for a second. Liquidated these lows. That was a good little sell. Nothing too crazy just yet. Like I said, Trump hasn't started speaking yet, so he's talking. Oh, let's go.
Thank you very much. My fellow Americans, good evening. Let me begin by congratulating the team at NASA and our brave astronauts on the successful launch of Artemis 2. It was quite something. It will be traveling further than any manned
Can you guys
rocket
hear
has
this or
ever
no?
flown and will very substantially pass the moon, go around it, and come back home from a distance that has never been done before. It's amazing. They are on the way, and God bless them. These are brave people. We want to God bless those four unbelievable astronauts. As we speak this evening, it's been just 1 month since the United States military
You
began
just bought gold you bought?
operation.
Bro, it could take out these lows guys and fly, but I'm not gonna bet on that.
Sponsor terror alone. In these past 4 weeks, our armed forces have delivered swift, decisive, overwhelming victories on the battlefield.
You should turn it up.
Victories like few people have ever seen before. Tonight, Iran's navy is gone. Their air force is in ruins.
No
Their
way.
leaders, most of them terrorist regime they led, are now dead.
What?
Their command and control of the Islamic Revolutionary
Why is
Guard
the
Corps is
DXY not doing
being
anything?
decimated as we speak. Their ability to launch missiles and drones is dramatically curtailed, and their weapons, factories, and rocket launchers are
Oh
being
my
blown to
God.
pieces. Very few
Oh
of
my
them left.
God.
Never in the history of warfare has an enemy suffered
Hey, you
such
guys can
sheer
sell. I already told you
brutality.
guys before. It's speaking during war news. I don't know what you guys want. That was
As it has been for
crazy.
5 years under my presidency, is winning, and now winning
$100 not
more
sell good
than
shit.
ever before.
You need to
For
be
just a
crazy.
few
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of you guys were expecting me to like go full port my accounts. Guys, why the frick?
he did in taking
Yeah, the
the
DXY is not moving. I don't know
Venezuelan
why. If you guys don't know what the DXY is, the DXY is the dollar index. It tracks the strength of the dollar.
to rebuilding our military during my
Made a quick
first
600. Good shit, guys.
strongest military anywhere in the world. And now we're working along with Venezuela and are in a true sense joint venture partners. We're getting along incredibly well in the production and sale of massive amounts of oil. The
Oh, I'm
second
taking a
largest
video. This is
reserve
hilarious.
on Earth after the United States of America. We're now totally our service members with roadside
Not
bombs.
bad.
They were involved in the attack on the USS Cole,
This is
and they
wild, guys.
carried out
Check out
the
NASDAQ.
countless other heinous acts, including the just horrible, bloody atrocities of October 7th in Israel. Something that most people have never seen anything like it.
So if I pass my
These
trading accounts, I'm gonna
terrorists
start making money now? Yes.
killed 45,000 of their own people
Oh, this is wild.
who were protesting in Iran. 45,000 dead. For these terrorists to have nuclear weapons would be an intolerable threat.
I know this move.
And thuggish regime on Earth would be free.
You don't trade news. No, I think news is a gamble. I think that if you guys are on an eval and you guys are trying to pass your account, it is a good time because you can catch a really good trade. But if you're on a funded or you're on your live account, that live account is like money that you really care about, I would not trade.
7 years.
You know, it's kind of a gamble, right? This one, what I'll say is this. Let me pause real quick. What I'll say is this, is that this news event was 110%, I would say personally, very easy. Why? Because there was no wicks. There was no wick to the top side. There was no wick to the downside. There was no wicks anywhere. Usually, what happens when, especially when Trump speaks or anything, is price will start going volatile. It'll fake out the highs, fake out the like sells, and then it'll do its thing. But today was a pretty clean, just melt off. Like he didn't even say anything back and forth. Um, Luca, will it? Yeah, instant fundings will be available on Legacy starting next week. That was very clean. Yeah, yeah. Like at the end of the day, I know a lot of you guys are like, "Oh, Luca, like why aren't you getting these sales right here?" First off, we're growing this funded account with you guys, and I want to set a good example by not like I don't know. Like at the end of the day, if we would have taken these sales, it would have been huge, massive. But it's not guaranteed. I'm here trading in front of 1,000 of you guys, and I have to set a good example, right? Like I'm not going to go and full port and have you guys full port your accounts on a day like this. So, like I said, is that this was a pretty clean sell to the downside. It's just that it's not always going to be like this. More often than not, talking about news and stuff is going to be pretty freaking volatile. I legit took a 1 to 16. That's exactly why I say to trade at eval is you guys can pass a whole account in one trade, right? I just, if you guys have an account that you guys have been working on a ton, like there's people out there in the chat that you guys say that you guys, deposited your last money or, you just got funded for the first time. Bro, if you just got funded after blowing a bunch and one of the first trades you take is full porting Trump's speech, then brother, I mean, if you did good, then congratulations. But I always say this is that not following your rules and doing something that you're not supposed to and getting rewarded for it is honestly just as bad as losing, right? Because then you're teaching yourself that this is a good thing to do. Like, oh, damn, every time Trump speaks, I should just go sell gold. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yes, this did go to a TP freaking, like, what was this? Target 6, right? But, in my opinion, it's, yeah. Luke, you speaking so much facts, I feel bad about I'm feeling bad about my profit. No, bro, don't feel like, yeah, like I said, is that you're kind of just like, you're teaching yourself that, oh, dang, all right, well, I didn't follow my rules, but I still won, so it's okay to not follow my rules. You know what I'm saying? So, are we going to trade after? No, I'm not going to trade this, honestly. I was thinking about trying to take a position, but in my opinion, if anything, I would buy from here just because we're sweeping all the lows. To me, we're taking out all this majority liquidity and we're probably going to go back up. I love Trump now. Yes, sir. Teaching yourself bad habits. Exactly. Like, imagine every time you guys take it, well, it's not going to be every time. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys is that I know today was a really easy sell at like a trend line break. But other than that, like you're just gambling on what Trump is saying. So, um, I'm not sad about it at the end of the day. Obviously, it would be super nice, but like I said, is that teaching yourself bad habits and rewarding yourselves from not following your rules is I don't think that shit's cool. So, um, that down trade was my first trade on the new account. I mean, good job, bro. Like I said, is that if you guys won on it, I feel good because guess what? We marked up our buys, we marked up our sells, and the sells played out. Like, I didn't enter them, but we did have the targets marked up. If you guys took it, congratulations. A lot of you guys did eat in the chat. It would have been a nice 1 to 6, but um, it is what it is. But yeah, risky. We'll call it a risky 1 to 6. It did play out, and you guys did make some money. Yeah, exactly. Look at this. People in the chat. You bought, awesome. I think it might buy from now. If you guys had to say, Luca, if you had to take a trade, I would buy back up to these equal highs. These highs look so good. So, oh, damn, it froze. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, guys. Well, like I said, is that we're undefeated for this week. We've been absolutely killing it, so it was not worth to go. What? Go give back your money just because you feel like, full porting Trump news. At the end of the day, I hope I'm teaching you guys some good um habits at least. And if you guys did win, congratulations. I feel super happy for you. If you guys sat on your hands, welcome to being a profitable trader and not trading news and, want to do it legit. Exactly. You guys want to be like a profitable trader, you got to have some good rules. Yes, sir. Don't. Yes, good job. Good job, guys. Big W day. We'll be back tomorrow to finish the week strong. We will not have any news during Asia. We usually don't. Today was just different because it's Trump addressing the Iran war, but we'll go back to it this week. But you guys are the goats. Thank you guys for taking the time to come on the Zoom. I appreciate you guys taking the time. If you guys need anything, reach out to me, Luca Down No Limit on Instagram and in the Discord. Appreciate y'all. Peace out, gang. Deuces.